Hey everybody out there, this is Seto, and today for you guys we're going to be doing a video that I had a lot of fun making. Me and my buddies were at locals a couple of weeks ago, and one of my friends, Will and Reggie, said you have to do this video, you have to make this to show how horrible Konami and the TCG changes names from the OCG, because we've seen so many times, like, you know, we had Tree Toad and now we have Totally Awesome. Like, they completely changed names from the OCG to the TCG, and we're like, what? What is this madness, my man? So Konami and the TCG has a weird way of naming some cards from the past and now, and this video dedicated to them of what I feel like are the top 8 craziest card names in the TCG. And I'm not going to go over the OCG names, but I'm mainly going to focus just on the TCG names because they're just so weird, so crazy. And I also want to put a warning on this and say, this is a PG-13 video to some degree. I mean, I'm not going to go too in-depth, but my buddies at Locals came and kind of gave me some ones that you have to have a dirty mind to really understand the names. And you kind of wonder, what was Konami thinking? Because some of these things look kind of weird. So there will be some sexual explicit connotations in this video. So please do not get offended. This is what I wrote some notes down of what my friends said and the names, and they came up with this list and I added some input into it. But yeah, I have my phone right here because I'm looking at my notes. So please understand all that. I'm not trying to be offensive, but just putting a warning out there. So without further ado, guys, let us get started at number 8. At number 8, guys, we have, it is D-Time. Now, this could be taken 2 different ways with D-Time. You could either say it's time to do the deed, or it is D-Time. Instead of saying it's tea time, they said it's D-Time, even though that is probably espresso or coffee, I'm guessing. Or it could be tea because it's referring to D-Time. But D-Time, I get it's Destiny Heroes, but D-Time? Really? Really? Okay, I guess so. Next we have Dice Try, my man. Yeah, I wish it said that. Dice Try, my man. Dice Try. This is a card that you use if you're like re-rolling dices, and that mechanic in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh that really nobody used except Graceful and some different dices back in the day, or the die roll. I wish you could use this on the opening die roll. Oh, I didn't get to go first. I'm gonna roll again. Yay, Dice Try, my man. But Dice Try, nice try, Dice Try. Horrible puns, Konami. Horrible puns, but I do like this name, kind of. Next we have the Mighty Sandwich. Rest in peace, Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, as the tear rose down my face. But Sangan should be coming off the ban list very soon, hopefully. So, Sandwich. You know, they banned Sangan. They banned Witch of the Black Forest. And we can't even eat a sandwich in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays. You can't even have a sandwich, for Pete's sake, Konami. How is this a sandwich? It's supposed to be a play on words, I get it. And the card looks so dang cute, I'm sorry. But you have Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest, and when you put them together, you get a sandwich. Ooh. Can you just imagine the R&D department back in the day coming up with this bloody name? Sandwich, oh Sangan, Witch of the Black Forest, sandwich, ah! Yes, that would be the name of the card. I can just imagine the R&D department back in the day having fun with this card. That's what anybody asks me in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You want a sandwich? I'm like, here's my card. You can eat my sandwich. You know, the card's cute. Hopefully you can play it when Sangan comes back if you really wanted to, because right now you can't use it for Instant Fusion. The 2 cards are on it are banned, so you can't use substitution things that require another card. So we don't even have Cyberstein, so we can't even bring them out that way. So we can't have a sandwich in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! How sad. Next we have Twin Long Rods. Yeah, Twin Long Rods. Now, one of my friends, I'm not going to name him, stated that this card kind of looked like a feminine play toy that you use in sex. Yes, a dildo. Or a vibrator, whichever one you wanted to say. But this card just looks weird. And the fact that they named it Twin Long Rods, it makes me wonder, because back in the day, you look at some of these older cards, they have very sexually explicit names. And the fact that they named this Twin Long Rods, and it has 2 rods, I get it, but they're long rods, wink wink, yeah. come on, Konami. No, no, no. All right, next we have, oh, fish. Yes, oh, fish. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I want some fish now, actually. But oh, fish. Oh, baby. Yes, instead of simply unlucky saying, oh, baby, he should say, oh, fish. Oh, fish. I'm just going to do that again. That's kind of fun to say. This card's actually not a bad card to some degree, but oh, fish, instead of saying, oh, shit, excuse my French guys, but oh, shit, they said, oh, fish. And the guy's about to lose his head. The goblin guy's about to lose his head to this shark thing, about to rip his head off. Oh, fish, man, I'm about to die. Oh, fish. I've always wanted to see that card became meta because you know just people would play around with that. Now on to number 3, guys. We have what was formerly known as Tree Toad, now being being called Totally Awesome, dude. Totally awesome. I'm going back to the 90s when Rocket Power was on TV, I feel like, in the late 90s, if you guys remember that show on Nickelodeon. Yes, that is literally what I feel like I'm being taken back to. Now, I have to admit, playing this card, the name has kind of grown on me over the last month or so. Totally awesome, because everybody's just saying the name, and it's actually kind of cool. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting now for Konami to come up with another card where they call it Radical, dude. It's, totally awesome. I'm just waiting for Radical. I'm just waiting for a card name to come out where they say Radical on it, like Radically Awesome or Radically Cool, dude, Radically Dude, or something like that. Because if they went Totally Awesome, why can't we go with Radical too? Let's just bring back all the nostalgia. Let's have like a card named Bling Bling, or like I activate my bling, I gain 2,000 life points, my bling bling, or just weird 90s sayings and card names would just be so hilarious. And maybe it will start with Totally Awesome and evolve into some other cards in the future. But yes, Totally Awesome, dude, is a great card. Reminds me of some of the Toads from Naruto back in the day. But yes, I love Totally Awesome, and the name has kind of grown on me. But he's still at number 3. At number 2, we have Raging Earth. Oh, Raging Earth, yes. Now, this card is... I don't know how to say this properly. Raging Earth is a very interesting card, guys. It's a card where I look at it and I'm like, were you trying to picture something else, Konami? Were you really trying to make this look like something else? And I don't think I need to say it. And then call it Raging Earth. That's all I'm going to say about this bloody card, man. That's all I'm going to say about Raging Earth. And number 1, guys, we have on the list of cards that I think just have weird TCG names. Now this one, when I was a kid, it literally flew over my head until I became an adult and I had a perverted mind. And that is Lord of D. Now there is Lady of D, but the Lord himself, he is the Lord of D. And I love Lord of D. I chose Lord of D as my number 1 because, heck, who doesn't like using his flute of summoning dragons to summon some mighty blue eyes white dragons? Just ask Seto Kaiba. So yes, I love Lord of D, but the name, the Lord of D, I'm not going to go into detail. I'm too mature for that, I think. But that name, and the fact that they came up with a card later on that they called Lady of D, just shake your head and just like, Konami. These names, man, these names. Either that or Konami has a very perverted mind. But guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this top video of my top cards that I thought just had very weird names and connotations. And till next time, guys, take care, have fun dueling, good luck dueling. I hope you enjoyed this very lighthearted video. And I love to hear what you think are some just crazy TCG names that they come over here. I know some that did not make the list were Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, which was originally called, I think, Yusuji something, I forgot the name, I couldn't pronounce it. There have been other cards out there that have come out in the last couple of years that are, you know, just have weird names. You have Cockadoodle-Doo. Can't forget about that card. But those are just some other card names. But what are some card names, guys, that you can think of that just have weird TCG names that just, they sound very perverted, they sound very weird, they make no sense, they just sound like, oh my gosh, Konami in the R&D department. Facepalm, literally. But till next time, guys, take care. Have fun dueling, good luck dueling, and hope you enjoy this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.